Today, from Nissan Stadium in Nashville, Tennessee, it's Week 10 of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Ryan Tannehill and the Tennessee Titans taking on Russell Wilson and the Denver Broncos.
Just off the east bank of the Cumberland River and across the water from the Tennessee State Capitol building, there's a look at Nissan Stadium in Nashville. Today we hit Week 10, and we've got a good one in store between the Denver Broncos and the Tennessee Titans. The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Tannehill to the air to start out. And the open receiver, it's Robert Woods. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now Tannehill. It's brought in by Harris. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Tannehill on 3rd down. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. Pilardi now on to punt as he sends this one away. 35 yards that time on the punt. And the Broncos take over. 1st down and 10. Now here's Russell Wilson, 11th season in the league. First, of course, with Denver after a high-profile trade this offseason that saw him dealt from Seattle.
And you've got to think that they've got to be feeling pretty fresh. You know, coming off of the open week, didn't have to play, right? Gives them a chance to rest up a little bit, heal some of those aches and pains, and excited about playing again. That really rekindles things a little bit. I want to see how they come out and establish themselves here early.
And that bye week coming right where they want it, in the middle of the schedule. This defense for the Titans, they were terrific last week in the victory over Kansas City.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just max protect, keep everyone in and run the ball? Or maybe just 1 or 2 receiver routes in order to try and keep your quarterback upright?
Here's the option going left on 2nd down. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he will finally be taken down at the Titans' 28. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. 1st down. So this play, you know, until recently, only something you'd probably expect to see in a college game, but running quarterbacks are certainly in vogue, and this turned into a big play.
And you and I both know that for a long time, coaches worried about their quarterbacks taking too much punishment, running plays like this, and they still worry about it. But when you can break up big chunks of yardage like that, it's worth the risk. Plus, you're coaching that quarterback to see those guys coming and get down before the big hit occurs.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. Well, as a lineman, they are trained. You've got to stay close to home. If you're more than a yard downfield, they're going to toss that flag, and they did there. Now they'll run the end around here with Judy. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. The first carry now. This is Williams. What a great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Here comes Hamler on the jet sweep. And power running here down to the 6-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Now the first carry for Chase Edmonds. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Chase Edmonds, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Broncos will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. McManus's point after is good. And it's now a 7-0 game. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it was capped off by the Chase Edmonds touchdown run. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Phillips, he's not going to bring this one out, so they will begin the drive at the 25. The Titans coming back onto the field for their 2nd drive. Just the one misstep for them in the first half of the season. 7-1 is the record at the midway point. And in terms of whatever power rankings you want to go by, they're at or near the top of the list in terms of best teams in the National Football League.
And for me, in my little bit of rankings here, I've got them at the top. I know there's still 2 months to go, and we've seen teams get off to hot starts and then fade away due to injuries or the schedule or whatever. But unless there are a rash of injuries on this team, I'd be surprised if they aren't a 1st or a 2nd seed come playoff time.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Throwing on 3rd down, Tannehill. It's caught. Smith. He's going to pick up the first down and then some. The 30. 10. 5. Touchdown, Titans. Irv Smith Jr., his first touchdown on the year. And the Titans are an extra point away from drawing level. Point after by Lambeau, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So a 75-yard scoring drive on just 3 plays. And it ends with a Tennessee score. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. From the 6. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. So now the 2nd drive offensively coming up for the Denver Broncos. Coming off every player's friend, the open week from last weekend.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. Even if you're coming off of a loss as they did, the open week is exactly what you need after you kind of get over it a little bit, right? Rest up the mind, rest up the body. Get yourself ready to go. And they have to be eager to play again, especially since they lost the last time out.
On 2nd and 9, Wilson. That's complete. It's Okuwebunam. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. From the gun on 3rd down, Wilson. He'll get that complete to Alberto. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, a lot of times when you get a manageable 3rd down situation like this, you have to think about your tight end, and he comes through for him, picking up the first down.
They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. Man open, he's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Now we give up the middle to Williams. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Now Wilson. And he will find his man on the outside. And they'll work this down inside the 30.
What I love about watching the passing game nowadays is that the one-dimensional receiver is really starting to leave the game. You've got to be able to do it all. Of course, you got to run fast. Of course, you got to catch the ball. But route running savvy and toughness, there's a premium for all of that now.
Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. Now Wilson. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he will have a Broncos first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2. Here's Wilson to throw. There's Judy. What a grab that was. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. Now we're 1st and 10 at the 11. Again, Wilson. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now a run straight ahead with Edmonds. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and putting the defense back on its heels.
They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he will take it in for a Bronco touchdown. Javonte Williams, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Broncos have taken the lead. Extra point from McManus is good. And that makes the score 14-7. So that one a long 11-play drive. And it was capped off by a Javonte Williams touchdown. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Phillips now from the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. And there, of course, was a lot of talk about this ball game coming into play. 2 division leaders in the AFC. Could this be a potential playoff preview down the line?
Yeah, and I think when you talk about the talk about this game coming into play, you're talking about me because I blew up your phone all week prior to this one. I was so excited about this game because to me, it's not out of the realm of possibility that these two teams see each other again down the road. I like this matchup. They match up very well against each other.
Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the 1st. I don't know what this says about me, but I love successful runs up the middle when the blocking is so well executed like that.
And it doesn't matter whether it's zone blocking, whether it's a power scheme. When you have a blocker on a defender, and then the running back can read it, find the proper hole, and just go, it's sometimes a thing of beauty.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. And I believe that they've done that here in the 1st quarter.
So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 47. This is Harris on the draw. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Here's Tannehill. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down. Out of the gun, Tannehill. That's complete to Traylon Burks. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 21. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
And Henry gets the call there on first down as he pushes his way forward. A pickup of about 5. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25.
Yeah, some real defensive resistance there, saying not so fast to a good drive. They had marched to the end zone the last time out.
So 3rd and long after the sack. Tough task for Tannehill and the Titans. Now back to throw. He gets it complete to Harris. And that's not going to get it done. He'll come up well short of the first at about the 21. 5 yards, not enough, and it'll be 4th down.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? 3rd down. They just said, we've got faith in our tacklers. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, I can clip and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
And Lambo will put this one through, and they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Well, the midterm elections are now concluded, and I think we can all breathe a sigh of relief for that. But now it's time for midterm football. Well, we've moved past the unofficial halfway point of the season, and we got a couple of good matchups in the night games here in Week 10. Tonight it's North versus South in California, the Chargers and Niners from Santa Clara. And then tomorrow, Monday night, it's both Charles's birthday, happy early birthday, buddy, and the first primetime appearance for the Commanders as they travel up to Philly to take on the Eagles. A lot going on. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Wilson. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they're going to get this up to midfield. They'll run on first down. Edmonds. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Wilson. Completes the pass to Judy on the crossing pattern. Past the 20. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Jerry Judy, 48 yards, as his guys are able to extend their lead. So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great word, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now. Absolute dominance throughout this ball game and no signs of slowing down.
McManus now for the extra point. It's good, and it's 21-10. That time, 75-yard drive, 5 plays. And it's capped off by the touchdown run from Jerry Judy. Taken in at the 3. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Derrick Henry trots back out there and gets ready to go. And he's closing in on that number that all running backs circled beginning of the year, the number 1,000. Couldn't do it on this drive.
And you have to think to yourself that this moment, getting to this spot, it started in the offseason, right? Not just the workouts, right? Not just getting yourself physically prepared to play, but mentally, as well as your team, as well as your unit, head coach, offensive coordinator. We run the football. We give you opportunities. He's taking advantage of it.
And when you get this close to the mark, you just hope things don't tighten up, right? You probably want to get there and get it in your rearview mirror.
You really do, don't you? Because now it becomes predominant, and you wonder about play calling as well. Do you want to call plays to get that out of the way, or are you still calling plays to win the game first? That becomes the burden of the play caller.
On fourth down, Michael Pilardi on to punt. .46 yards on the boot. The coverage holds him to just 3 on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. And they've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Wilson. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing is Wilson. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Sutton. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 25-yard line. 18 big yards on that one and a Denver first.
Good, strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Edmonds running out of the shotgun. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. To throw is Wilson. Flush to his right. And he'll slide to a halt here. Still a little shy of the first down marker. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he will have the Broncos first down. At least it appears that way. And he got it by maybe the length of the football. Now they'll throw it with Wilson. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Now it's Wilson. That's going to be caught by Judy. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. This offense so far on 3rd down, a perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 4. A throw left side, hauled in by Hamler. They run. It's Williams. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. This offense continues to be a hot knife through butter. 3 drives, 3 scores, and knocking on the door again on drive number 4. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. 2nd down and goal. Wilson. Give him a loss of 6 yards, and it brings up 3rd down. Two minutes remaining in this first half of football. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? Wilson. Flushed out right. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. 4th down, Wilson trots off, and on comes Brandon McManus for the Denver field goal. The kick by McManus is good, and the lead grows to 14 at 24-10. So 3 points on the board, as easy a field goal as you're going to get, but I can see you shaking your head.
I love that peripheral vision of yours, partner, because to me, if it's the fourth quarter and you're up 6, I get it. But now, even if you run and don't get in, you're still setting them up to go a long field, 98, 99-yard drive. How do you look at your defense and not give them that opportunity?
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. Now Tannehill. Fires the out route and completes it to Harris. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Throwing again is Tannehill. This will go to Henry out wide. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. On first down, it's Tannehill. Over the middle into the hands of Burks. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. From the 35 on second down, Tannehill. Throw left side complete. That's Smith. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. Tannehill. That'll be taken in there by James Washington. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
Yeah, they were right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up. So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime over. No problem with us. We skip right to the 3rd quarter and continue this midseason contest. Broncos with a lead, and they will be receiving this kickoff here as quarter 3 is underway. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
Third and 2, now Wilson. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Wilson. Open man, he completes it to Judy. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line. Up the middle, it's Williams. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. Now it's Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. Toward the pylon, caught. Touchdown. Chase Edmonds. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Broncos take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. McManus's point after is good. And the lead is up to 18 now. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
Phillips, he's not going to bring this one out, so they will begin the drive at the 25.
The Titans offense gears up for their first possession of the second half. Tannehill and the Titans come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he's got the hook up here. It's Woods. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Tannehill, complete. Smith has it. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A 1st down carry for Henry. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Tannehill. And it's hauled in by Austin Hooper. So the completion good for 6 yards. And now we've got a 3rd down and 3. Tannehill now to throw.
As is complete to Woods. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 35-yard line. Back to the ground now. It's Henry. And down right around the 32-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. To throw on 2nd and 6. Tannehill. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Now a play fake, and it's Tannehill. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Quan Williams.
And the Broncos are going to get the football back at their own 17.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have...
And a powerful stiff arm. It frees him. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 28.
Now Mike Vrabel unsure of that last call. He's going to throw out the red flag. The thing that they'll be looking at is a spot of the football, and this is always such a tough one for officials to get exactly right.
Not just because of how fast the game's going, but just trying to get the right sight line to the football. That's not always easy. We'll see what they decide here.
So a good decision there by Mike Vrabel. They correctly contest that call.
And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. He's got a man. It's Sutton. That's complete.
And he will have a Broncos 1st down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6.
Now a give to Edmonds. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. They stay on the ground. This time it's Williams. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
2nd 10 coming up here in Nashville. 3rd quarter action.
to throw. Wilson on the slant, completes to Sutton. And they'll work this down inside the 30. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. Looking to throw. Wilson. And he's going to have the hook up to Sutton. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
That's the third time on this drive that these two have connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going. And right now, it's paying off with big chunks of yardage, as shown by that last play.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 4 yards remain on 2nd down. Ball on the 10. Back to throw. Wilson. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down, Wilson. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. So another 3rd down conversion, and now they've got a 1st and goal. They go back to the ground with Williams. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal. Williams is into the end zone for a Bronco touchdown. So the first drive ended in 3. This time they take it down and punch it in the end zone.
So that first drive felt like they were just gathering knowledge, didn't it? Just enough to kick the field goal on the first one. And the second time they put it all together and got it all the way to the end zone.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And they were ultra confident coming in, that's for sure. They had won 7 straight, but number 8 not looking to be in the cards right now. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he'll go out of bounds. So this one will wind up a Denver victory, and this